Thank you for choosing our Patio Heat channel. I'm Steve. We provide tips and information to extend the enjoyment of your patio project. Our videos give you a knowledgeable overview prior to investing in your outdoor heating equipment. Whether you are a professional or owner-builder, we provide specific details for optimum heat coverage for your application. Post a comment or question, or for developed visual designs, send your request into designs@patioheat.com. We're here to work with you. For over 30 years, patio heating is the bedrock of our business, expressing what works best. Now let's get heating. Okay, so we have this residential covered patio area, and we have this patio section over here, and then a solid cover patio section over here. Let's go ahead and look at some of the dimensions that I have. So I have about a 10-foot by 19-foot span for this section over here. You can see there's a few windows, and over here we have this section here at about 11'5" to the outer edge, and over there, because of the rooftop, and I have this as a slope section here of the roof, as well as this over here, 10'6", and then just so you can see the measurements here, because this was a piece of information that was provided, I have that at 1'5" and this section over here at 2'4". All right, let's go ahead and also look at the height I have here. I have a ceiling height of 8 foot. I'm not quite sure if that's 100%. And then I have the lower beam coming across here at 7'9" off the finished floor, and the section here 17.3. and total section of 38, 21.2 over here. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And also, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of call out a couple of these zones here. I'm going to remove these two items here. And so this blue section here, I'm going to call zone 1. This greenish blue section over here, zone 2. And then this area over here I'm going to call zone 3. Now I believe they're not interested in heating up this zone 3 section here, but if that's an area that wants to be heated, then that's fine. We can add additional units based on what I'll show on this side over here. All right, so let's turn that off and look at the first option, which is going to be this section 1 over here. And I'm showing the CD6024 now. The 6024 mounted on the ceiling like this is probably too hot, and you can see that it's really designed for an application maybe 2 feet higher than what this application is. But if there's a reason why you want more heat, then a control system would work really well on these two units. You can see that the distance I have apart from each other is probably a little bit too far away. I was trying to keep them more centrally located, but I'd probably want to move this one over a little bit further so we have better overlapping over here. And also you can see the seating over here is offset from, well, it's centrally located, I guess, but I don't have any seating over here right now. So if there is seating over here, we might need a third unit, and possibly move this one over here we'll go from the center point here possibly, or end point, and we'll just move that to the end point over here. And now we have 3 of the C series units, and that would heat up the whole entire space there. Again, these are the 6,000 watt units. I would probably recommend, if you're not going to use a control system, I would use a 4,000 watt unit. And the heat output wouldn't be as far down as this. It would be more, about 1.5 feet higher than what this is right now. So the intensity wouldn't be too hot, but definitely a 4,000 watt unit would be my recommendation. And also, we could probably move these so that this is truly in the center point here. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. And we'll go from there to the center point of the structure itself. Let's go over here and try this. So this is going to be based off of this distance from this edge, this point right here to this point right here. So it's pretty close to being centered. You know, if you wanted to center it from here to this edge over here, that's fine. That's probably what I would recommend. It just it takes a little bit more time to do that, so I wanted to make this a little bit quicker. But again, 3 or 2 of the 6,000 watt with controls, or 3 or 2 of the 4,000 watt on this zone 1 area. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off right now and look at this space over here. And I'm showing now the slimline units. These are the 4,000 watt SL 4,000 watt slimline units at 240 volts. And what I've done is I've based the distances off of these cross beams coming over here. And let's just go ahead and look at what I have center to center on these cross beams. So this will give you an idea of how close I am to the accurate distance apart. So they're 2 foot 7 inches center to center on these. So if you really were to take this center space between the two, that would be the same 2 foot 7. And so that puts the heater itself at double of that, which is going to be 5 foot 2 inches off center. And then what I did is also centered the unit within the span from this edge here to this edge over here. Clearances could be an issue over here. There needs to be 6 inches of clearance above the unit itself, which you can see here with the 6 inches and this coming out as far as it is. Shouldn't be an issue here. And then below the heater, there needs to be an 18-inch clearance from the edge of the heater out below the heater on all 4 sides, as well as 36 inches down below the heater itself. So that this should be okay with regards to meeting all the clearances that I have so far. And you can see that the footprint of heat is, you know, more centrally located. So if this, you know, sitting position is more based off of this, you know, little cove area over here, I would probably want to, you know, move the heaters just slightly over. Let's go with 12 inches there off center, maybe even 18 inches off center. And yeah, 12 to 18 inches off center would be my preferred, probably 12. And that would give you a little bit better coverage on this outer edge over here. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off. Now, if you were to want this area heated over here, again, you're just going to be adding additional units down this row here. And I also want to show that, you know, if we were to move the heaters further apart from each other, you know, let's go from here to here. You can see that our footprint of heat between the 2 heaters, it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to move these 2 here and then go ahead and move all 3. And yeah, I'm just not liking this spot right here. But it's actually, yeah, it's actually pretty good. So yeah, this would work, you know, if it's a colder day, you know, and you're sitting right here or sitting right here. It's easier just to move maybe the, you know, table over so that you're in the ray itself, as opposed to outside of that ray. But that's kind of why I had the 3 heaters or 4 heaters closer together to begin with. But this would also work, and it would also possibly allow you just to remove that unit there and go with 3 units on this side here as well. So, all right, let me go ahead and turn this one back on so you can see what the total coverage would be. And again, you can actually use the Slimline 4000 in place of these. I just wanted to show what a dual element unit. This is 6,000 watt, 2 elements inside. And these are 4,000 single watt elements inside. So I wanted you to see what the difference would be, but yeah, you could also just put all 4,000s over here and use all slimline units The other thing too is I'm not quite sure if there's any angle to the structure at all, but if there is, you want to make sure that the heaters are level. Alright, well I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you'd like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, not monetize. YouTube won't support our channel unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers. We truly appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.